About a week ago or so, I talked about a product called the orbiTouch, and I was asked to review the orbiTouch, so I got an orbiTouch here. It's a form of keyboard and mouse. It's actually connected right now, and so I'm having a difficulty trying to show it to you guys. So I'm going to actually move my webcam a bit. Okay. Webcam image. Okay. So my webcam. Sorry guys. Okay. So here is the orbiTouch. Okay. I apologize. This is just a webcam, so it's tiny and it's hard to move around. So there we go. Okay. So you see there's two panels to it. Now this is just my initial reaction video. So you have this one on the left, which it has a color, and you move your hand to the left for the color, and then on the other side there will be letters and numbers, and I think it's 108 characters total they can do. So here they give you a nice little thing to tell you where everything is, and they also tell you like the direction that you move. Now initially it is a little bit difficult to use, at least I found it that way, to be a little bit difficult to use, but I can definitely see how this can be very beneficial to someone that definitely has troubles typing. Now, in terms of the quality of this keyboard, the orbiTouch I'm still practicing on it, so it's new, and it's a very different layout, so it's a bit hard to get used to, but you don't get tired, it doesn't use up your fingers, and sometimes, like my fingers would get, whatever. And in terms of this ease of use for autism, because they say this can be, easier for someone to use with autism, and I think they're right. It could be a lot easier. The only thing I have actually is not with well, actually I do have one little problem with the keyboard itself. The control panel, the one on the left, they have red, yellow, green, orange, and blue, and so that I would much rather that it went Roy G. Biv, except for they don't have to do it, and they're going by red, orange, yellow, and then blue, because that makes more sense to me. Going by the rainbow, that makes I like the rainbow, and it just makes more sense to me anyway. Because people of autism are also more logical, so that might make more sense to them having it in a rainbow-like order. But other than that, it's actually pretty cool. Now this is actually a pretty cool keyboard. It's actually pretty awesome. Now, the only thing that I don't necessarily like is the software setup that it comes with. And I can't really easily show you. Well, maybe there's a way. Let me see here. Okay. That's my carpet on the wall. Alright. So, I'm going to show you the CD. Alright, well right here you can see that they have and I'm looking at myself while recording this, so you can see that they have a picture within a picture. They have video games is the first thing. So I went immediately to the games since it's the first thing that popped up. It ends up that these games are not like if you've never used a keyboard before, it's hard to do them. They're typing games, like you'll find, so it's good to have typing games for practice, but I got confused. Then they have the video overview, which is pretty cool. It should probably be one of the first things. Then you have the learning zone. You have an overview. Cool. Then games is number 2. I don't agree. Because you need to have practice. And then the next thing that we have here is the learn to type. And the first thing is letters. Well, when you click on it, it goes through all the letters. And that's hard. What's actually easier, what should be number 1, is group of characters. This should be the starting point. Because you start off with the 5 most common. Now, I didn't go here. I was getting frustrated because I started off with the letters and went through all the letters, and that was difficult. And so that was challenging to figure out. And so this should be the first thing that they have, actually. Because you should work on the 5 most common, then the 10 most common, then they have least common letters to work on. Then you can work on all the letters, and then the numbers, then the symbols, and then the controls, and finally words. That should be the order. So why this isn't the first one, I don't know. And of course, why they had the games first, I don't know. So it was difficult at first, but I get it once I got a hang of it, once I figured out to work on the group of characters first. Right now I'm on the 10 most common, and I'm actually getting quicker at this. So I'm getting pretty quick at it. And then they have hand training. This might actually need to be the first thing. I'm not sure. I tried a little bit. It's not for me, but I think for some people this might be a good starter. Actually, it kind of gets you used to the controls on the orbiTouch. And then they have test your skills, and that probably should be one of the last things, right? Maybe have it before the games. I think the game should probably be last. And test your skills, you click on it, and I'm clicking on it, and you type your name, and then you say, what words you want to do, top words, so I can choose, just characters like the letters, etc. And so this is pretty cool, and then it times you and it tells you what your typing speed is. So that's actually pretty helpful. So overall, this is just my initial impression. It's pretty cool. Their software needs some work, or at least the layout of the software. I actually think they could probably invent a better program, to help with this, because it's kind of needs some work. The programs need some work, but it's good. It's good type. It works. But I think I was more frustrated by the fact that I start off with games, and the games go really quick, and I'm dead already, and I'm not getting like, I don't even know how to do this yet, So there's that. The controls are easy to use once you get a hold of it. It's actually pretty fun to use, the orbiTouch. So yeah, it's pretty fun to use, and so that's the orbiTouch, and yeah, it's pretty fun. And so I'm going to post up a later review once I master it. I'm going to talk about how long it took me to master, whether I prefer it over a regular keyboard, or if I prefer a regular keyboard in this place. And I'm going to also try to get a couple of people of autism to also use it and give you their thoughts on it. So this is my initial reactions on the orbiTouch. I'm going to, again, post up more videos in the future. And I thank everybody for watching. Wish everybody an awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.